WTIM News Talk, open the skill.
Step 3, activate the skill by saying, Alexa, play WTIM News Talk.
That's all there is to it.
And to stop the WTIM stream, just say, Alexa, stop.
WTIM News Talk, now on the Amazon Alexa app.
WTIM. Good morning, Central Illinois, and welcome to the WTIM Morning Show on your information station. The show is sponsored by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first. I'm your host, Reed Kamai, and it's a busy summer. It will be a busy fall, too, at the Christian County Historical Society. And to hear what it will be busy with, we've got the co-president of the Christian County Historical Society, Jodi Heberling, in studio with us this morning. Jodi, thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, it is good to have you.
I think I'll start out by saying the rain hit us last night right before Muni Band time, so we had to cancel. So if you're not doing anything this evening, you can come out and enjoy a concert on Thursday evening. There is no charge for the concerts. They are located at the Historical Society, which is really close to where 29 and 48 meet in Taylorville, across from Jenner's or in front of the motel. It's a beautiful, relaxing evening. Bring your lawn chair and enjoy some music. We usually do sell a few refreshments if you're interested. But we're really excited. Planning next Wednesday is our Muni Band concert, and we are celebrating what will be the 4th of July. And Walmart and Kroger have generously donated cakes. And so we will be giving away cake at intermission. And again, there's no charge to come to the concert. But we will be selling a supper, a barbecue sandwich, chips, and drink. And we will have hot dogs because some kids don't like barbecue. And it'll be we're trying to make a fundraiser out of it. And we are totally individual funded. We get no state funding or tax money or anything like that. So it's a constant struggle keeping enough money come in to keep up with what's going out.
That's right.
So we have been doing some maintenance and repairs, which is always full of things to do. Right now we're doing some painting and getting ready to possibly do some improvements in the courthouse. So we've got all kinds of things kind of working on a little bit. And we're always looking for people who have ideas or opportunities to have a program that'll bring more people out. We're very excited that we've gotten 3 new board members that bring some new life to the board. So many of us are getting older that our ideas and tastes aren't as the same as some of the younger kids. So we do have Claire Hunt has joined our board, and I'm pretty sure she's under 25, and she's bringing some ideas that we're going to be pursuing. We're thinking about maybe trying to have a barn dance in our pavilion. She thinks some of the kids will enjoy it. It's something that's been taught in PE and stuff. So giving the kids an opportunity to do that, we just need to figure out how to get more generations out there again, because it is something we want to preserve for our county.
Yeah, and it's something you want to preserve, something that, you want, I would imagine, younger folks to kind of have some enthusiasm in and to, see the importance of preserving and just kind of understanding the historical, links that Christian County has, I would imagine.
Well, it's really fun when it's usually either somewhere between 2nd and 4th graders come out to tour the things that they are in awe about, seeing it firsthand, how it really was, and the things that wasn't available, because our log house is very, it's very authentic.
Yep. Yeah. Authentic, very log.
Yeah. It's very log. There's no electricity in it. They heated and cooked over the fireplace and slept on rope beds and feather mattresses or straw. I think one of the beds has a straw mattress on it. So we've come a long way, and you have to remember your history or it'll come back around and haunt you. So you better remember and realize what's went on in the past.
When you say it could come around and haunt you, are you saying we're going to end up sleeping on straw mattresses again?
Who knows?
Yeah, no, it could be. Doesn't sound terribly comfortable, although I'm sure it's better than a lot of other alternatives that there were. But no, a lot of great updates you've got there, and there's a lot to unpack. Unpack. First off, about last night, I was in Springfield on my way there when some torrential downpours came down. Is that what you folks got too?
Yeah, we got some terrible rain there between 5:30 and 6, and some of the kids who play in the Muni band travel. I believe we have them from Rochester down south of Pana, so we do encompass the county community with our Muni band. So they have to give them a little bit of notice. So they called it about little before 6, I think.
Okay.
So about an hour. And they really try to perform as long as it's not raining at 7:00.
Yeah.
But it had dumped so much. It was beautiful at 7.
Yeah.
But it had dumped so much water, we'd have probably been standing in water. So they did the right thing.
Yeah. So do you folks end up having a lot of standing water on the grounds?
It's a good grassy area, but when you get an inch and a half of rain,
Yeah.
there's water for a little while.
Yeah, it stands there. Okay. That's unfortunate about last night, but good though that you can move it back a night. Hopefully you'll still get all the people there for that. And I'm glad you were able to talk about it right here on the show. You've got you mentioned the 1st of July show coming up. Does that start same time as usual?
Actually, no, we will start serving a meal, and our buildings will be open from 5 to 7 when the Muni band starts at 7. So if you want to come out early and have supper with us, wander through some of the buildings and take a stroll down memory lane, and then bring your lawn chair and enjoy the concert, you could make an evening of it.
Yeah, sounds like it, and it sounds like the prime evening to do so compared to all the other performances, which themselves are also certainly worth attending. You mentioned repair. Sorry, you were going to say?
Oh, actually, I've been watching the weather, and it's saying it's going to be 87 next week, and it's only got like a 10% chance of rain.
Okay.
So let's
All
hope it stays good.
Yeah, so let's hope for that indeed. But yeah, no, that'd be great. Really hoping for a good turnout for you folks and good weather as well. You mentioned some repairs inside the courthouse. So is this stuff that you were maybe hoping to do for some time, but you had to wait for the roof? What was the story there?
For several years, and I'm going probably maybe 20 years ago, Vance, there's a gentleman from over around Charleston that did a projection on what the courthouse should have looked like. And we have some people who are interested in maybe trying to get heating and air conditioning to help preserve the building. So we'll be very tasteful if we can get it done and not make it obvious. But we all know that climate controlling antiques and history is better for it than heating and cooling it in the wrong seasons. So we're kind of excited that that's been kind of taken on by a local enthusiast of the courthouse, and he's investigating to see what he can come up with. So we're excited if that works out. We're currently doing the basics of painting. We've got a couple of electrical problems.
Yes.
An outlet that doesn't work or something like that. We're trying to get those fixed. So there's a constant turnaround of things that need to be fixed.
Yeah, it sounds like it, and just from what you've described, from the way the buildings are, and that's just as a result of I would imagine trying to accurately recreate what was there. So recreate what was there, preserve what you're able to preserve. So you've got that. You mentioned so the 3 new board members, one younger than me. So yeah, it sounds like bringing in some new ideas in terms of I guess technology, maybe even more social media presence. You think maybe more of that is going to come along the way too?
Yeah, I believe Clara's been working on Instagram, which I believe the younger audience follows better than we currently have Facebook and a website.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking she'll bring some more of that to us. Andrew Shanks is from between Owanico and Pana, and he has a love for history. So he's brought us some new ideas. And we've got Elisa Van Ravensway, who also has been very active in helping give us some new ideas. And they're all 20 years younger than me. So, I mean, you got to start someplace. And if you have a love for history and even playing dress up, I mean, who doesn't like to play dress up even when they're, 60 years old? We like to have docents dress up in the buildings. We have school tours probably maybe 6-8 times a year that it takes about 6 hours at 3 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon, if we're doing a whole day one. A lot of times we try to focus on either a morning or an afternoon. So our volunteers are only out there for about 3 hours, and you get to learn a little bit about the building that you babysit. And the kids bring life back to you. Some of the ideas or questions they come up. Joe Bierman portrays Abe Lincoln a lot for us in the courthouse. And we had a night at the museum one year, and he was laughing, telling that one of the kids come up and kind of whispered in his ear, and it's like the treasure hunt said, "What time does the clock say on the wall?" And the kid didn't know how to read a face clock. Yeah. Because all he'd ever seen was digital. So it just amazes you, some of the things the kids come up with.
Oh, that's right. So no, that's cool. Really cool stories there. And yeah, I can't wait to see what comes of the historical society in general with the new board members in place and how you're approaching it. I'm talking right now with Jodi Heberling, co-president of the Christian County Historical Society. Let's take a break, and we'll talk about some events coming in the fall when we come back here on the WTIM Morning Show on your information station.
Your information station, WTIM.
This is Bill Pinkston, General Manager at Landmark of Taylorville. Ready for your next vehicle? Then come see us. Choose from new Chevy, Buick, and GMC models, plus hundreds of quality pre-owned vehicles across our family of dealerships. With inventory like this and our lifetime powertrain warranty, why would you buy anywhere else? Stop in today, take a test drive, and see how easy it is to save. Check us out online at landmarkoftaylorville.com or landmarkbuickgmc.com. All roads lead to Landmark of Taylorville. And remember,
you always do better at Landmark.
Get ready for an action-packed week at the 2026 Christian County Fair, July 21st through 25th in Taylorville, Illinois. Come out for all the fair excitement. Friday night, July 24th. It's not one, but two country superstars in the grandstand, featuring country sensation Terry Allen.
Nothing on but the radio.
And special guest Mark Chestnut.
I'm going through the big D and don't mean Dallas.
For a complete fair schedule and to get your tickets now, go to thechristiancountyfair.com.
Brandy Bruley here, Superintendent of Taylorville, inviting you to find out the great things happening in our district. Tune in on air or online to the WTIM Morning Show the first Thursday of the month at 8:40 when we present our monthly Good News segment. From academics to the arts to athletics and more, we'll focus on how we achieve student success every month. Tune in on air or online when the WTIM Morning Show presents the Taylorville School District Good News segment the first Thursday of each month at 8:40. And go Tornadoes.
There's only one Central Illinois radio station that brings you the memories of the 60s and early 70s as you are cruising down the streets of your hometown. The dial position is 98.3 FM. The station is 98.3 WSVZ. From Macon to Vandalia and I-55 to I-57, cruising 98.3 plays the hits from early Elvis in the 60s. Beatles to the British invasion of the Beatles, Herman's Hermits, and many more from the 1960s. Then we swing into the early half of the 1970s with artists like the Guess Who, the Doobie Brothers, and Elton John. Every song brings back something you remember about growing up. Set a button and crank up the station, playing good time rock and roll from the Tower of Power, cruising 98.3 WSVZ.
With over 8 hours a day of agriculture programming weekdays and 2 hours on Saturdays, WTIM AM, FM, and online is your ag information station. Listen by tuning in on air or online, and listen to WTIM Ag podcasts anytime.
This is Shawless Nagel, Executive Director at Kimmer Village in Assumption. To learn more about our services, click on our icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
WTIM. You're listening to the WTIM Morning Show on your information station. We're back. It is sponsored by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first. I'm your host, Reed Kamai, and I continue with Jodi Heberling, the co-president of the Christian County Historical Society. And we talked about the Muni Band performances, including what's happening on the 1st of July to celebrate the 4th of July, as well as some repairs and changes to their board. And I know you've got... We're in the summer now. You've got the summer hours going on. Remind our listeners what those hours are.
We're out there on Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays from 10 to 3. If you've got family in town and not available during any of those days, reach out in advance and let us know, and we can usually get a volunteer to come out and schedule to let family in and visit on another day. Or if you've got a smaller organization that would like to come out at a different time, we can usually get it worked out if you give us enough prior notice.
Okay, so plenty of opportunities to visit the Christian County Historical Society. You folks are going to have a busy fall season too. You've got that persimmon party I remember reading about last fall, November 7th. Tell our listeners about that.
We are hoping to gear it up a little bit more this year. So you may be seeing some things up. We may invite some vendors out. And if we can find some, lack of a better thing to call them, reenactors or presenters, we're starting to work on that and see what we can get put together. It's bad because that time of year, you never know what the weather's going to do. But we do have our pavilion now that will allow us at least to be covered and partway protected. And we've also got our Tidings of Comfort and Joy Christmas on the books for December 11th and 12th. So we are looking ahead and trying to get some things planned and be ready for the rest of the year.
Okay. So yeah, exciting events. Were you going to say anything more?
I can say that contact us if you need more information. Contact us if you want to volunteer. We can find something you would enjoy doing, I'm sure.
Yes. Yeah, that's I know is a big part of what you folks do. So Persimmon Party, again, November 7th. And you said Tidings of Comfort and Joy, December 11th and 12th?
Correct.
Okay, perfect. So you've got that coming up in the fall as well. Got about 90 seconds left. I want to let you give one more plug for what's happening 6 days from now.
Okay, don't forget to come out and have a barbecue supper with us and enjoy our buildings, and then bring your lawn chair and enjoy the wonderful music. Next Wednesday, starting at 5 to 7, will be Historical Society, and the Muni Band starts at 7. We will have a reasonable price. You can have a sandwich, chips, and a drink for $10 or hot dogs for $5.
All right, so that's great. That's what you've got coming up on the 1st of July. It's part of the municipal band performance. And then I know, of course, last night you folks got rained out. You got rained out pretty big time. And then you're going to be performing instead tonight.
Correct.
Like. Yeah.
So come on out and enjoy it. It's a very pleasant evening. And as hot as it may be, there's always a cool breeze.
Yeah, cool breeze. And well, you mentioned a couple minutes ago that, it's a bit unpredictable what the weather is in November. I mean, hey, it's been unpredictable in June as well. So it doesn't really change much over there. About 30 seconds to go. Where can folks go online to find more about you?
Just Google Christian County Historical Society. Make sure you're looking in Illinois, because Kentucky actually comes up first when you start looking. I don't know why.
Oh man, you got to usurp Kentucky.
Yeah, so we're in the phone book. Google us, you'll find us.
Yeah.
We're on Facebook, we're on the web and Instagram. So we're out there. It's not hard to find. We are on the east side of Taylorville,
Yep.
between the motel and Jenner's Equipment.
That's right. Jodi Heberling. Jodi, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yes, and thank you for listening to WTIM.
The Big 870 WTIM Assumption Taylorville. 96.1 FM Taylorville. 107.5 FM Shelbyville. 107.9 FM